Hey guys, Sunblaze here. Welcome to the final episode of the second season of the Chihuahua Premier Fantasy Draft League. This video is a conclusion of the brief weekly series I did last year surrounding the Fantasy Premier League my family and friends did for this previous Premier League season. I'm sorry I didn't finish it as I was a bit burned out by the way things were going towards the end, but I promise to bring it back better than ever next year. Second season of our league started with 14 teams, an expansion from the 8 the season prior, with AFC Sunblaze, the US Air Force, Angry Bird Athletic, FC Cyprus, Mountain Villa, Toddy's Boys, Real Shmuel, and the champions Huckleberry Hotspurs making their return, while joined by newcomers Newcastle United, Tommy, Osignac, The Hive, FC Varka, and Team Average. At various points during the season, many of our league managers simply gave up and stopped playing, and this led to the disinterest ahead in continuing the video series online. This issue will be fixed next season as we are paring the league back down just to 8 teams, but this year, this is how our 14 fantasy clubs finished. 14th place, Real Shmuel. There was zero doubt all season that this is how it was going to end. One of the few clubs with no player movement or activity apart from the draft, he followed up his struggling finish last season with another to match. 13th place, Tommy. Up and down for a bit at the beginning before stalling out 10 weeks in. He had some positives though. Raya and Odegaard carried his squad, but 2 players are not enough to win anything. 12th place, Team Average. Certainly surprising to me. I thought they were going to finish right in the middle, but as many of our teams scored on the lower end, the average score per week was affected similarly, so most came out with a win against Team Average. 11th place, FC Varka, our lowest active team. Many questionable trades and pickups were made. He did his best, and we will likely see his return next season. Hopefully looking for a better finish. 10th place, The Hive. Second pick in the draft and the manager of Erling Haaland, who is pretty much the only point scorer on our team. Another inactive club by the end of it, and just deservedly low finish. 9th place, Toddy's Boys. An unfortunate finish for a fan favorite. Still, by the end, he too became an inactive club, so it is what it is. 8th place, Osignac. The last of the ghost clubs. The only major action was gifting Huckleberry Hotspurs all of their good players towards the middle of the season. 7th place, Angry Bird Athletic. The first team with a winning record, if you could call it that. The definition of an "it's so over, we're so back" dynamic. Many high-scoring wins and losses all season, finishing the league with the second most total points scored. An unfortunate one to be sure, and looking for a bounce back next season. 6th place, Newcastle United. He did well all year, despite having to grab 6th from Angry Bird Athletic on the final day. Many pickups and trades went underrated, and though it didn't go the way he wanted in the end, this could be a team that fires back next season. 1st place, the US Air Force. A very underrated run for sure, though I think I'm saying that word too much. After trading Saliba for Cole Palmer early in the season, he seemed to be doing well until the figurative disappearance of the Chelsea man left him reeling. The lost and inconsistent finish robbed him of a top 4 spot, but it was a valiant effort nonetheless, and we'll likely see the manager back next year in one form or another. 4th place, Mountain Villa. Another great season effort by this manager with a strong squad who only just fell short of glory. Injuries were the big downer for this team, and they were unable to keep up with backfilling transfers as players were snatched up left and right. Really, it got to a point towards the end of the season that basically no good players were in circulation since there were so many teams, and I can't imagine how much worse it would have been if every team was actively trading and stuff. The last 3 spots came down to the final day. It was a toss-up. Huckleberry Hotspur on 81 points, AFC Sunblaze on 84, and FC Cyprus on 85. It was an intense feeling, but in the end, my dreams were crushed. Truly, I am the embodiment of a real Arsenal fan. Not only am I going through the disappointment I see on TV, but I am living it in my own fantasy leagues. After finishing second but well off the top spot last year, I bottled even that this year on the final day, slipping to third. Spurs took second, nearly defending their title, and Cyprus FC, a team that only one man could have predicted winning it all, claims the star above their badge. A short but sweet video, which all but sums up a season that was gone too soon. With all hope in my heart, next season will be even greater, sweeter, and bring victory for me and the Kings of London. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching, subscribe, and see ya!